with it.
Yeah.
Now to the good part.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday,
and you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bosh. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Mitchell is out there with Wade. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Adebayo in at the power forward. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And here's Brunson after Dwayne Wade hitting the three, and the shot goes down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's James. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. James, no good. Mitchell against Brunson. Pass to Anthony. Bosh hits the pick for Anthony. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Brunson the pass to Anthony. Back to Brunson. Bosh going around him. Off target with his three.
And so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
That one goes in.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Here's Anthony. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Adebayo kicks to Wade. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the arc. Knicks with the rebound. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
And it's Brunson missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Wade kicks to Mitchell. The three from LeBron. The three-pointers right on target. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And Anthony's got the ball here for New York. 8-point game. Makes it off the glass.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Pass to Whiteside. Popped up there for Wade. Bridges with the steal. And here's Brunson. Good D by Mitchell. The Heat leading by 6. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. And there's the drive. Wade with no one around. From outside off the mark. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Bridges. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Whiteside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Knicks trail by 8. Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Anthony against LeBron. Anthony. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from James. Here's Adebayo. Now, here's Whiteside. And here is LeBron. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brunson kicks to Towns. 5 to shoot. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of score.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Heroes check in for Mitchell. Artest, he's checked in for the Knicks. Towns against Whiteside, and Towns gets it to go.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Adebayo. No one near James as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Brunson the pass to Carmelo. Here's Towns. Six to shoot. From 13, and Whiteside sends it back.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Anthony finds Brunson, and they're on the break. Here's our test. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami with a 9-point lead. Wade outside. James looking around. Rebound by Anthony.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Wade is covering. Anthony can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by New York.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Brunson with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 10. Outside, James. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Anthony down low. Wade is covering. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, Adebayo. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Adebayo will not shy away from the physicality in this game. He actually welcomes the contact on his way to the rim.
Brunson scanning the floor. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
So with Bosh on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Artest is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Here's Anunoby, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Towns down low. Adebayo on him. Towns with the bucket.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Hero from long range. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Artest. Pass to McBride. And here is Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo against Towns. Miami grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now, Hero. Pass to Jovic. That's a 2 from Powell. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Artest. Back to McBride. Fires for 3. And it's Artest missing.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Hero. And that one drops for him. Hero's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Hero is sinister off the dribble.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Bridges passes to Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that one. And the Heat lead by 18.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Shoots over Anunoby. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Hart outside. No good on the three. The Heat leading by 18. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Pocket 6 inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
Now, here's Bridges. Still yet to score. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hero against Artest. Shots good by Hero. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And the Heat making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And again, it's the Heat missing. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. For 3, Bridges. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Wade. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Towns in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Wade outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Adebayo with a screen on Artest. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. A 3-ball. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Wade. 5 points in the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges against Wade. Launches it. Bridges misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Stojakovic. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Stojakovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Bridges outside. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Carmelo Anthony comes in for OG Anunoby. Bridges against Wade. Pass to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his third assist on the night. Outside Anthony. Artest against Powell. Right side Artest. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Out to Anthony. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. From deep, James. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Brunson finds Anthony, looking to get back on track here. Powell against Artest. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Artest's got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Mitchell passes to Stojakovic. Now LeBron. The 8-footer. No good off the back of the rim. New York shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Shoots from 12. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And Wade slams it in.
And the ball handling of Wade. Outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
Brunson the pass to Anthony. .156 left in the first half. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Yep, it counts. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And here's Brunson outside. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Tim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach. A trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will.
Miami calls timeout. Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancers.
Whiteside's checked in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Stojakovic. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Wash comes in for Ron Artest. The first one falls. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And the second free throw, good. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And he nails the third. We've seen the Heat struggle in close games in the fourth quarter, Tim. Why is that?
I don't think, Kevin, they've got a lot of natural shot makers in those situations. Just not enough instinctive scorers. A lot of players feel the pressure of those big shots down the stretch.
I always felt that you wanted the ball in those big moments.
Well, a shooter never says no to the basketball in any situation.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Anthony against James. Here's Wade. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. Bosch kicks to Anthony. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Anthony's got 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. James outside. It falls through, making him 6-11 in the game.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Anthony down low. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Big piece in Jalen Green, versatile, so explosive, a player with considerable upside who their fans will love cheering for.
I think the entire basketball world is shocked that he was even available in these trade discussions. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Heat.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Anthony. They've got Dwayne Wade. James is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Whiteside in at the center. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Wade up top, defended by Bridges. Adebayo passes to LeBron. Back to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wade's got 11.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now here's Anthony. 13 points in the game. LeBron with some nice D.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Mitchell finds James. And here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to James. Adebayo's got 21 in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
James. Wade feeling it out of it. James, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Miami with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Anthony. Brunson sets a screen for Anthony. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's his second 3-pointer tonight.
Back to Mitchell. Bosh against Adebayo. Basket, good. 23 points in the game.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Anthony can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's James. He's got 16, 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Lays it up off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Back to James. Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Wade against Bridges. Wade up top. 11 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Adebayo's got 26 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Whiteside sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Brunson against Mitchell. And it's Brunson missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. And another basket for Miami.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Brunson. Outside Bosch. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Wade against Bridges. Wade left side. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pass to Hero. Lets it go with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 7.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Miami with the ball after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Powell kicks to Hero. Jovic passes to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Good work there as it goes. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Looks for Artest, gets it to him. Tries from 10, and again it's New York. So it's Miami now. Outside, Hero. Here's Stojakovic, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
Outside Bosch. From deep, Brunson. Norman Powell with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Chris Bosch with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Miami. And New York with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in for Bridges. And it's the Heat with the ball. Hero kicks to Powell. Pass to Stojakovic. There's the pick from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Brunson. Back to Anthony. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Heat knocking down the tray. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Powell outside. No good from outside. New York has gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. It's good from long range.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 9.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now Powell. Pass to Fontecchio. Now Hero. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one. Artest the pass to Brunson. Artest kicks to Anthony. And there it is for him. Anthony's got 28 points for the game.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Jovic passes to Hero. Here's Stojakovic. For 3. 6 to shoot. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries it from 9. And Artest gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. 9 points for Ron Artest.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Brunson against Hero. On the wing, Stojakovic. He's got 8. And that time, also a missed shot.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Anthony with it. Now defended by Powell. Anthony with the bucket.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Count it. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
Anthony left side. Here's our test. Off target from three-point range. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be right back after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Robinson, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's our test in at the three spot. Now Wade, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Stojakovic missing. Bridges against Wade. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
One made three from for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Wade outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Knicks with the rebound.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Outside for our test. Robinson a screen on Powell. A look from our test. Here's Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Bridges. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Here's Wade. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. And it's good, 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here is our test. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Powell with the bounce pass. Three-pointer, Stojakovic.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Whiteside's checked in for the Heat. Bosh is checked in for the Knicks. Wade outside. Wade a screen on Brunson. For three, Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Bosch can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now, here is Stojakovic. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Mitchell missing.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Artest. New York needs to get off a shot. Bosch can't hit. Miami leading by 21. Wade outside. Stojakovic's screen on Bridges. And here's Stojakovic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Artest dishes to Bridges. Shoots over Powell. Bridges misses.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
To the inside. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. They kick out to Anunoby. Mitchell against Brunson. That's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Brunson. Looking to end his cold spell. Up top Powell. He's covered by Bosch. The shot by Powell, no good. New York has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. On the wing, Bridges. Wade is covering. Bridges kicks to Bosch. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Powell for 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Bosch. Here's Bridges. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Wade against Bridges. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Artest. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Wade. Whiteside, the pass to Stojakovic. Popped up there for Wade. Stolen by Bosch. For 3, Bridges. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now, here's Bridges. There's the triple. And it's Artest missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here's Powell. Back to Wade. And he comes up with the deuce. Wade's got 19 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wade against Bridges. Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Now here's Wade. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
A different look for Miami. Johnson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Smith comes in for Wade. And it's Tyler Hero in for Mitchell. And then for New York, Towns, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Anthony subbed in for Ron Artest. Now here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Outside, Hero. Beyond the arc. Cracks in the tray.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Outside, Anthony. Bosch scanning the floor. Pass to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball. Anthony's got 33.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
Here's Brunson after the Heat pick up 2. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Towns is doubled. Bosch, that's the pick for Pritchett. Back to Towns, takes the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Hero with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it for their first game of the NBA season. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.